We gonna fire. We Katamari feeling hot, hot, hot. Welcome back to We Love Katamari. In this episode, we go to probably my least favorite mission in the game.
And we do so with the cousin that's literally butt naked.
Yeah.
We're on a street today.
All the more to feel more tan.
Katamari really popular all around the world. Yes. I'm on a camping trip. Okay. And he wants a giant campfire.
Yep. And we have to make it hot, hot, hotter. How do we do that? Roll around a big ball of fire for a bit and make sure it doesn't get put out.
I would love it whenever you decide to do this with La La La, even the king's like,
Oh, good grief!
Can you please put on pants?
At least put on something, like a hat.
Here, let me just give you this hanky.
So here's the rules of this
away.
mission, if I may explain. We got a big ball of fire on a barbecue.
Jeez.
What do we do with this? We push it up a big hill in a campfire setting. I mean, camping grounds. And make sure it doesn't go out. How do you keep it afloat? Roll up stuff.
Any
And
specific
keep off
stuff?
the grass. Because the grass actually puts out the fire a bit quicker.
Huh.
odd.
Usually the fire wins against the battle of grass.
Nope.
Right. Unless the sprinklers had just been turned on the night prior.
Oh yeah,
So-
either that or the morning dew.
Although I will admit, I love the music for this stage, Bluffing Damasi. In fact, I think it's the first stage to actually have this music track.
I think so, because we haven't heard this yet. I think we also talked about this, but this is for very understandable reasons. One of the only levels that you cannot roll humans up.
Yeah.
I hope not.
God, I mean, actually,
roll
then again, we were able to roll them up. Then again, we were able to roll up humans in the freaking sumo levels. So I mean, that's
Yeah, but you are allowed to roll up a cousin later on, which is actually coming up relatively quickly, I think.
Oh jeez.
any strategies for this level?
Roll up as many things as you can as fast as possible, and make sure your Katamari does not extinguish. The moment that
basic
fucker
stuff.
hits water, game over.
Well, yeah,
Is
no,
there
definitely
any sort of
avoid water.
indication that shows that it's about to go out?
It'll start smoking, like it'll be like white puffs of steam emanating out of the Katamari, and the fire will actually shrink.
Okay. Oh, jeez, yeah, get out of here.
So yeah, at that point you have to hustle and make sure you roll more stuff to keep it lit.
Yeah, keep an eye on the camera and this stuff.
Yeah, this camera's really not doing you any favors.
Are there any, does this... Oh, hurry. Get out of here.
Oh,
Does
jeez!
does this game have any, like... Or actually, this particular level, does it treat some objects as being more flammable than others to, like, really help build up the flame?
I really don't know when it comes to that question.
Okay.
Because it just feels like the more stuff you roll up, the longer it takes to ignite. But at one point, it will start to steam. And at that point, you're going to have to roll more and more stuff to keep it afloat. As I said before. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit redundant. I'm actually
No, you're fine. Look
Even though
at
I'm
these
not
dancers. Oh, God.
Also,
Oh,
there's
a mushroom friend.
dancing mushroom.
Oh,
friendly mushroom.
A Kanoko.
A kinoko. Which is a Japanese word for mushroom, I believe.
It is a friendly mushroom, but it's not a mushy giant friend.
But it's a friendly mushroom. That's what matters.
Kinoko. And with that, I forget if we got the present or not.
Here is the crux of the mission. See that little pile of wood in the middle? That's what you have to light on fire. The moment you light that on fire, you win.
Okay.
I forgot if we already found the present here or not. If not, I'm sure we can go back.
I think I ignored the present in this level. Just
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
you
you were only really caring about the cousins.
I feel really sorry for any people that happen to be getting caught up in this particular Katamari.
That's what we're saying. Like, I think whenever you try and go into a human, it just scares them away. Like, you can't
lights
actually
their
roll up
butts on
because
fire,
God,
then
that would
run
be
away.
horrible.
It also lights
Hey,
your asses
look.
on fire.
Hey, look, a camp counselor. Look, everybody, it's science.
Oh, by the way, that river over there will instantly extinguish the Katamari if you even touch it. Stay away from water.
Careful. And poor cousin, their little antennas on fire too.
Yeah. I mean, they have to keep it up hot as well.
I mean, is the antenna...
Otherwise, what's the point?
Is that gonna be a thing with any cousin that goes through this level?
Oh, there it is. You see how it's starting to shrink and steam.
Oh, yeah.
That's when you
Okay,
want to hurry.
Okay, and done.
Lighter ablaze.
Yeah. I don't think the size of the Katamari really matters in this case, as long as it's big enough to technically roll up that pile.
And thank goodness we are done with that.
Yep. And thankfully, it's one a few missions I'm not going to replay.
Anyone got any ointment?
Hot.
But
Oh, hot. Okay, listen.
Why am I
this
doing
sponge
this?
is on fire!
Hot potato, hot potato.
Ground that everyone ran away from.
Oh, right. It does matter if you have the size of the Katamari big enough for.
Man, they called that a small fire. Jeez, really?
It
was like
fits
twice
in the
the size
palm
of a
your
human.
hand. Also, Kinoko
Man.
was dancing with Grandpa.
The fire is lit. The fire is lit. Let the grace begin. Actually, holy crap! That's actually that's actually gonna be very prevalent for our next mission.
Because we actually have one of the more fun missions coming up. One that I'm going to be playing 3 times.
A lot of times.
3 times.
Foliage Mars.
Village?
Is
I
Mars
guess
on
Mar-
fire?
Mars, I guess, has always been like. I mean, Mars is like the god of war, god of. I could see it being associated with fire, though. I always figured, Mercury would be more hot. And okay,
But I thought Ethan Mars was the organi killer.
Actually, I'm just thinking back to, like, you saying that just reminds me of, like, the very old How God of War Should Have Ended video that How It Should Have Ended did, where it's like, bring me more gods to kill. There are no more gods to kill. No more Greek gods. And you see Thor, it's like, prepare to meet thy maker. Does thou mean Stan Lee?
done.
And then he meets them up to Mars, it's like, no, Ares. No, I'm not Ares. I'm Mars, the Roman god of war. Totally different. No.
Ares.
Oh, he just jumps off the cliff.
Aww.
Disney
So,
presents
Kratos
God of
cast
War.
himself from the highest peak.
But anyways,
So what-
here we have Kinoko in a shopping trolley and a cardboard box. Because we're about to run a race.
Oh boy.
The flame is lit. Let the race begin. 1. Go! Oh my gosh! How can we control this thing?
You're constantly moving forward at maximum speed.
Oh jeez.
Oh, so it's like the Double Day Mom speed sections.
Yeah,
No,
pretty much.
But, I mean, in the case
He
of
means,
not
like,
speed
from-
sessions, you're not dying upon hitting something.
That is true.
I mean,
That
you
is
do
very true.
crash
Wow.
and lose a few items that you've rolled up, but
So no,
don't
except
know.
so yes, except no.
this mission
Well, I would
feels
say-
a lot more accommodating compared to that.
I will say,
I'm actually.
though,
I'm,
like,
I'm,
for something that's clearly a race, you're not doing a good job of staying in the race.
I mean,
now.
all you have to do is roll up 5 meters worth of Katamari. There's nothing saying how you run the race as long as you roll up stuff.
Whoa! I also like the music here.
Oh, yeah.
Is this was that important to note what car Kanoko is driving?
Every single cousin in the game that you can play as has a unique cart. So in this case, Kinoko has a cardboard box on wheels.
We'll see it later, but like another funny one is that Miso, with her soup bowl head, actually rides in a giant soup bowl.
I love that.
A soup bowl and a soup bowl.
Careful.
Also-
I really appreciate that you were able to know what we meant by Mach speed without having to say what the game was.
I think one character actually drives like a bathtub.
Literal bathtub on wheels.
We're not ready to fight them. We're not ready to take on these cars.
Oh, boy.
Ow.
Fight against traffic? Well, screw you. But now that I think about it, with this mission in particular, I wonder if this was the primary reason why when there was that Pac-Man World Rally game, that was their excuse to add in the Prince as an unlockable racer.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
Wait,
Ow.
is it Namco or Konami at the... Okay, I'm thinking of
Namco.
Konami when they included Pyramid Head as a selectable racer.
That was
Oh,
weird.
that was stupid.
Oh, look, another cousin over there that just bunting
I'm
us
having
away.
a hard as hell time to roll up and check out his hat.
That's a
If
big
we can
hat.
check it out.
It's tricky. I would say this level is really fun, but boy, is it hard to really like pinpoint something when you have no.
When you have
No speed control.
over how fast you're rolling.
Gosh, oh jeez.
Jade, stop this crazy thing!
Stop what thing? The car's driving on its own.
But beyond that,
Stop this crazy me.
My feet are too short to reach the brakes.
this was, in hindsight, this was a really bad idea. Oh,
I mean, I'm driving a cardboard box. What was I expecting?
Oh god, I'm suddenly reminded of that Billy and Mandy episode with the pants.
the pant.
Oh,
Oh,
the
that
golden
just kept
pants?
running.
Where Nurgle Jr. helps Billy cheat like a running exam or whatever by turning into a pair of pants that can't stop running.
Right. So he ran all around and stopped the. Didn't he do some crazy stuff like bring about world peace almost or something like that?
Something like that, only because he didn't stop running. Also, we've reached 5 meters.
Hooray!
Awesome. But yeah, we gotta get that cousin. Oh, we missed him.
Ugh.
Jeez. We're on it.
Bring it back around. But no, like, there's this one shot where Billy's just, like, running under the water.
Right, I remember that. It's
like, oh boy, can you tell us how you feel? I hate my pants.
right. I always like considered. Jeez. I always considered like Billy
There
Mandy
is!
to almost. Jeez.
Come
on. I almost considered it to be like a child's like introduction to like Twilight Zone with how like grim dark things would
I
always
thought that
end.
was Courage.
Well, no, like, that episode was presented in a Twilight Zone-esque, like, tone.
Oh, that's right.
It's,
Yeah,
like,
they even had the
based on
Ron
a true
Sterling
story.
impersonator.
Although I do
Yeah.
want to ask, like, did Billy and Mandy come out before or after Courage? Because I
I
still
think it
see
came out
He
roughly
came
around
out
the same
after.
time.
Got
I
him.
think
with
Grim
that
and
go.
Evil started around, just, like, around the tail end of Courage, though.
Really? I thought it came out earlier than that.
Well, I mean,
Like, I
I
remember
don't-
Billy and Mandy was like a pretty early 2000s show for Cartoon Network.
Like, well, I know it started off. I remember seeing it like when it started off as not Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy back when it started
But
off
it's
with
Grim and Evil.
Grim and
right?
Evil.
well, it was both Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy and Hector Concarne. Well, Evil
Right.
Concarne.
like I definitely remember. I mean, yeah, hell, I remember even earlier than that when it was another one of those oh yeah cartoons.
Was it Oh Yeah Cartoons or was it What a
Well,
Cartoon?
no, Oh Yeah Cartoons was Nickelodeon's.
Okay, then
Yeah,
it was
What a
What
Cartoon was cartoon.
Yeah, what a cartoon was when it was Grim and Evil.
Right, and I
I
definitely remember that because that was literally like that was Grimm's whole debut, and they literally dared up to a freaking limbo competition.
Also,
Right,
this role
and
present sucks.
Yeah, no,
So
because it's on the
big.
bridge. We got 50 seconds, but yeah,
And it's
then,
one of the more fun gifts in the game because it gives you the race car for your cousin whenever you want to go.
Oh,
aw, that's cute.
convenient.
Just
And
to
actually,
just to look like it.
This level concept was also brought back for a sub mode for Katamari Forever, I believe, where you have a toggle of do you want to play the level with normal controls or with driving controls?
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
But you
God.
still can't get
Nah, we just weren't big enough. It's
Yeah,
okay.
decided screw it. Let's roll up as much as I can.
Onto the
And
island.
thankfully, I could do
Grab
that
it all.
pretty dang fast.
So, whatever happened to the race?
Whatever happened to Robot Jones?
We're carrying it.
Whatever happened to Robot Jones? He changed his actor, and a lot of people didn't like that.
What was he
Oh,
voiced
God.
by
Ah,
Microsoft
there you
Sam?
go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
You know, I'm not gonna lie, like, I only remember watching like 1 or 2 episodes of it, but outside of that, I could never really get into Robot Jones.
I
Me
liked
neither.
it.
Jones,
I
look
liked it
that
for
up.
that. But until its eventual
The
cancellation.
sole episode I remember was the PE episode and the Rubik's Cube.
the Rubik's
episode.
Cube. Oh, everyone remembers the Rubik's Cube
Ugh.
episode.
I remember the episode where he was afraid of going to like the showers
The shower?
because
Yeah, that's a PE episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then yeah, the Rubik's Cube episode. I remember it was that, and I also remember. I feel like it was the same time slot or
Oh
something.
yeah, we got a
but it
horsey.
was- A horsey.
And Odeko.
And
Odeko.
Odeko. He was the guy who I mentioned in that one episode where there's this little shot where the queen is using him as a pen. He's just got replace his antenna with a pen tip, and there you go. What was it? I also remember Whatever Happened to Robot Jones happening around the same time slot as My Life as a Teenage Robot.
You know, that's
My Life as a Teenage Robot came after that.
yeah, I did. But you know what? I'm not
Really?
gonna lie, because I like, what was I gonna say? I discovered how big of a fan following it's got lately. I mean, heck, at least one of the people in this group is a member of that following. I've only seen it like sporadically here and there. I probably should find the time to like, watch a couple of episodes just to see what all I missed.
Oh yeah, no, it's a really
Okay.
good show.
Okay, so
my
you
God,
want
it
to talk
far too
about
early.
obscure Cartoon Network
Oh.
cartoons, though.
Oh, hang on, look, the king is going to confess his feelings to his gramps.
My papa, I have work
wait.
for you.
Look!
Huh?
On the desk!
It's the second place trophy from when I
You're
was a
the
little
chief
boy.
of the trophy.
But he chucked it. I thought he must have gone back and fished it out in the night.
Oh,
That
what
was
have
like
I
years
done?
ago.
All this time.
Mine, papa.
Daddy, I'm so sorry.
My liege.
You were always there for me.
The slappy hand. has become the supporting hand.
Aww.
The thumbs up.
Okay.
Did you say the thumbs suck?
No, the thumbs up.
But no, as I was trying to say, if you want to talk about obscure Cartoon Network cartoons, what about Mike Lou and Og? Whatever happened
I was
to that?
honestly thinking the same fucking thing. Like, that kind of just came and went.
Ugh.
It existed, I'll say that much. You know what? If we're gonna talk about, like, really obscure cartoons, flip-flopping from Cartoon Network to Nickelodeon, I remember, like, it just popped in my mind the other day. Like, I remember seeing it, I don't remember what I thought of it. Who remembers Pelswick?
Nah, I don't.
Ellswick?
What
I'm
the
gonna Google
hell
that.
was Pelswick? The only
It's
thing
about-
I remember is the name Pelswick.
Well, it stars this kid in high school who, I mean, I'll give it credit, it's interesting because it has a main character that actually was disabled in a wheelchair and whatnot, so I think that was one thing that definitely stuck out about it, but the rest of it was just, it was.
I'm looking
It
at it, and
was.
I remember some of the characters, but the art style reminds me of that old Adult Swim cartoon, Home Movies.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
If
You can think about the
only.
same person?
Maybe. Let me look at John Callahan.
Also, I just realized,
Anyway,
for this mission, we're gathering up origami cranes.
Oh, Origami.
yeah, what are we doing here?
And yes, I believe there are exactly 1,000 cranes in the stage.
Yep, get 1,000 and your wish will be granted.
We
Yeah.
must become the king.
The king of all origami.
There you go. So let me see what this guy has made, John Callahan. Oh my gosh! So
Pelswick.
that's what. So
There.
apparently I never know this. So John Callahan, this animator, actually became a quadriplegic at age 21.
Wow, what? Really?
Oh.
Yeah. So I guess
Holy shit.
that.
I guess it was derived from real life experience then.
Oh my god. Okay, I feel so bad now. So that's why his animation style looks a little loose, is because according to this, he mainly animates by he literally had to grip the pen with both of his hands to draw and stuff.
Oh, damn.
Poor guy.
Damn.
And I guess he really wanted to make Pelswick to just be kind of like that, I know there's a term for it, but it's like make a show that's like, see, even people like me can make it, if that makes sense.
Which I guess is so.
An,
That's
an
fair.
inspirational story.
Let's see. He also was known to have a little bit of black humor to him, which I mean, sometimes you gotta take things in stride. Let's see what I can find.
You have to make the best out of a bad situation.
Again, this is the same guy that made Home Movies, right?
I don't know. I'm looking that up now, but I can say this is already pretty funny. I think I can already
I don't
tell
know,
his
maybe
sense of
something else
humor. A biographical film about the animator came out in 2018 that starred some of his friends and stuff like Joaquin Phoenix, Rooney Mara, Jack Black, Jonah Hill.
Joaquin Phoenix?
Yes.
Black?
God damn.
Yes. It was called, and the movie was called "Don't Worry, He Won't Get Far on Foot."
Oh.
Oh no.
Well,
So I think,
at
yeah,
least he has a good sense of humor about it.
At least he takes it in stride, I guess.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I love that. So let me look up what he has done. But meanwhile, any strategies for this particular mission?
Just roll up a shit ton of cranes.
Okay. But I think you
And I
mentioned
mean
like
paper
try not to
cranes,
get
not that crane
but-
running around with the royal present.
right. And once again, it's all about numbers. So even if you get a big crane, you gotta aim for as many as you can.
It's literally
stacks of
this is literally the
cranes.
one time where the Lord of the Rings quote would make perfect sense.
Right.
And what would that be?
Still only counts as one.
Oh.
Aw.
But no,
Okay, so I'm
there
looking
are also
here.
stacks of cranes scattered about the level that count as 50 cranes. So
Huh.
keep an eye out on those, but don't forget to roll up the individual cranes as well.
Okay. Okay, so looking it up, John Callahan, he did such shows as Quads, which Quads also starred a guy in a wheelchair.
Huh.
It looks familiar to me. Then he did Pelswick, and he also did a show called Action League Now.
He
Oh,
did
I-
Action League now?
Well, he worked on. Let me Google it.
What?
I'm googling it. Let's see. It was.
Well, we know what actually nowadays.
It doesn't. Hang on, I gotta Google this. But anyway, continuing, we got a present.
Yay! I forgot what it was. Because I'm
We'll
more
find
interested
out.
in this Action League now subject.
Wow. Okay. I'm googling
With
it.
the
Yeah, I'm the
power
man in
to
the chair today.
Ikki, tell us, can you recite that entire intro quote without skipping a beat?
Action League now, starring the Flesh. He's super strong and super naked. Thunder Girl, she flies like thunder. Stinky Diver, a former Navy commando whose attitude is bad as his odor. And Milkman, with the power to melt.
Oh dear. Oh god.
Opio!
Help
Poor
me.
kid.
Opio, oh, he's hurt.
He's one of my favorite cousins. Wanna know why? Because he does not give up.
Wait,
Aw.
oh, so even though he's hurt, he's always ready for adventure and all that?
Damn straight.
Huh.
Jeez.
He is dedicated here.
Alright then, and yes,
Also,
so
there's
John
a crane
Callahan
holding
did
a
not.
cancer.
So yeah, John Callahan did not work on home movies, and apparently, I'm so sorry, I may have gotten them mixed up. That biographical film, I cannot profess if any of them. Yeah, just because it's
a
big.
crane doesn't mean it counts as 10 crane.
It's only one. So
Unless
here,
it's
I can't.
made from the remains of 10 cranes.
I can't profess if they were all his friends or not, but yeah, in that movie, don't worry, he won't get far on foot. Joaquin Phoenix played the role of John Callahan.
Huh.
Huh.
I
was
learned
like, huh.
more in this part than any other part before.
Because we're in
Ow.
school. It's because we're in school and done.
Dang it. Not enough cranes to get that
Educational.
wish.
See,
All done
even
with the
Odeko
crane
was
and-
pleased.
Look at it. Oh, Odeko's happy. All right, Odeko, off to oblivion with ye. He'll be okay.
Just as a quick tangent before the part's over. Without spoiling anything, what are your thoughts on Origami King?
I liked it. I honestly
yeah.
do think out of the entire recent string of Paper Mario games, it's the most solid.
I think it's the closest step to an actual Paper Mario game in my eyes.
Honestly,
We've
the only
had
thing
in
it's
a
really
very long
missing is
time.
just, once again, another goddamn incentive for doing battles.
Yeah, but I mean, at least the battles aren't a crapshoot where everything you do is to your detriment.
Which,
Right.
yeah, you pretty much have every means you can to beat those, but without, screwing yourself over. And
Yeah,
and I'll always
give you default
appreciate it.
attacks. Why would you pass that up?
Seriously.
You know what? I really want to, if not us, then someone. I want someone to do a run of Thousand Year Door where, aside from required battles, don't go
You
into
avoid
a
every
single
single
battle
other
at all.
I mean, I would have done it just like I did with Color Splash, but
I think all
once was
future attempts
enough.
at making that run have fallen flat.
Yeah, once was enough. I beat it. That should the fact that I was able to still beat it should prove something. But yeah, anyway.
It proved that Color Splash was a color sploosh.
It proved that
Ouch.
anyone that likes Color Splash is dumb.
So
Everybody who's never what's that line from SpongeBob? It's like the only people
that
who don't like
Krabby
Paper
Patties have
Mario
never
or
had-
Origami King have never
I've
actually
never
played it.
Played it. There you go.
And
That's
meanwhile,
right.
before we end, I just want to add on to that. It's like the only people that don't like Origami King have never played it. Meanwhile, Ali and Matt are in the corner like, that's us. Never played it.
That's
never
me.
Will.
Never will. And with that said, we could, just in case anybody was trying to get a little bit like lazy-eyed at all of this, gimmicky levels. In the next part, we're gonna have at least one last one, and then we'll one more just for now, and then we'll finally get back to some good old-fashioned bulk Katamarian.
Oh boy. Till next time, everybody.
Wait.
Till next time.